What is going on, guys? I'm on a board. This place is kind of crowded. We gotta see. We extended the shop this way 16 foot, so that pile of junk's gotta get cleaned out. We stuck these shelves in here, and I'm gonna strip this thing, except for the metal pile over there, and do all that, get it all cleaned out this spring. But that is not the topic of the video. This is our 1936 John Deere GP. What makes it a Beaner is the front end, and I think the hitch, and the seat. It should have a swiveling seat, but we were not able to find one. We cannot find one that we are willing to pay enough for. So when my dad rebuilt this, it got this regular GP seat on it. But we are still looking for a Beaner seat. We would put one on here if we had a chance to buy one. We'd probably write a pretty good check for one too, just because this tractor dates back a long ways, and I'll get to that story here in a second. Oh, if anyone needs an 8430 hood, I bought one cheap at an auction. I want to get rid of it. That and side screen and front plastic piece. But it's all original. I mean, it's the right paint. It's got the wheels on it. It's not one of those rubber-tired, darker John Deere greens. Sorry I can't get much light in here, but there's snow on the ground. I couldn't get the door open very much, and probably should have came out earlier and filmed this. But yeah, I mean, this video, if I didn't say it before, it's for 100 years of Deere. Yeah, it's oblonged, but they used to fall on that, so. But the story, the background on this tractor is it was my grandpa Tom's, and he passed away when my dad was 7. He got into a deadly car crash. I don't want to go into that story, so but we have a 2-bottom plow we can pull with this and everything. I mean, if someone wanted to come out and shoot a video on it or something, I'll probably hook it to the plow this spring, just play around with it. Same with that Jubilee, because I got a plow for that. But yeah, it was my grandpa Tom's, and it sat in boxes, I think, for about 15 years. I mean, it'd sit in boxes. My dad would come here. He lived up in about 2.5 hours north of here. And he lived there during the school year with my grandma, because they moved up there off the farm, because my grandmother got it. Or not my grandmother, my great-grandmother got the farm when he passed. But he'd come down every summer, and it made it really nice for buying parts, because you wouldn't buy all of them at once. But he eventually got around to doing this when I was really young, and I mean, he got it done, and it works fine. It's fun at tractor show when water gets down that muffler and you start it up and soot goes everywhere. Sticks to everything. Don't know what that leak is. We have been having some troubles in the transmission, just with shimming and everything, but we've got it basically all fixed. Actually, we have it all fixed. Now we just gotta keep it running, because there was a year, 2.5 years where this thing did not pull out of this barn because it didn't start. And we had that shim problem in the rear end. But now should be going mostly every year. It'll go this year, even though this year is they're featuring IH at Tractor Show. They should have planned it a little bit better so that they're featuring Deere on the 100th year of Deere. It's got its few rust spots and bare metal spots, but around here it's common usually because this is a little bit of a groove just from back before my dad ever restored it. But a lot of this too is wear. And the wear just from sitting on it's kind of like the seat. This is not rust. There's no rust here whatsoever. It's either scraping or wear from sitting here. It's a nice tractor. I'm not going to pull it out because I don't want to hand crank this bee in this weather or this. And we got to put water in the radiator, because we don't run it during the winter time at all. I mean, it'll never be pulled out of the barn during winter time unless we have to get something out of here. We'll pull it out, then push it in, because we just fill it up with water just because of the summertime. Now something like this where I might run it in the winter, yeah, we put antifreeze in that, but this just gets water because that's all we'll ever do. We flush it every fall, fill it up every spring that it runs. We have a push bar over there, so if any of you are wondering, no, we do not either hook to that or push it on the platform. We have a push bar. It's just a tube that has like hitch, just two pieces of metal on each side of it, and just goes around there kind of like a gravity wagon tongue would. Yeah, I plan here by the beginning of next week to have the John Deere B video filmed, because we've got the starter in and I should be able to get that in and get it started pretty soon. The carburetor was gone through and the mag was rebuilt, so that's why I figure it'll start. I mean, it's got everything on it, just not starter. And yeah, it's got the original hubs. This tractor did have rubber tires when my grandfather had it. I think, yeah. They were cutoffs, but, I mean, so my dad went out, bought a parts tractor, and when Bacto's over there, their house is in the woods. The guy passed away a few years ago, and they had a sale. He collected a bunch of tractors too, but we pushed the parts tractor down there, and steel wheels came off that. A few other parts. I think the seat came off of it too. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, this is our John Deere GP. Either be happy with how it looks, since it's been, God, 10 years since it's been restored, and it sat in a building with, well, for a few years the crown of this roof was leaky. We got it fixed 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go film a manure video on why I haven't got manure on the field yet. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any questions about the tractor, the farm, anything, just ask. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.